Hello?
Hey Norma, did you make it back from the store all right?
I did finally.
Awesome.
I'm hurting so bad I can't even hardly get up my steps.
Oh no, you got a big stepway?
Well, I bought my ex used to have a garage and I found a couple of steps that I
Mm-hmm.
put in front of them, but they're kind of jiggly. And the guy that plowed me out hit the bottom rock that I had it sitting on. It's hard to push it
Oh my
back in.
goodness.
Oh yeah.
Those plow
And I,
trucks are known for taking out all kinds of stuff, but I didn't think they'd take out steps.
oh, they took out that bottom rock that pushed it over some. I'm like,
Wow.
but I can push my step over a little bit to get back on it so I can step on it so I don't flimsy off.
Yeah, geez. Well, you gotta
Really,
you are
oh
batting a
God,
thousand.
I didn't have bad luck. I've had no luck at all.
Well, let's give you some good luck today. How's that?
Yeah. Uh,
So, you and I talked briefly all the way back in November, but obviously you had been dealing with a injury since back
yeah.
then. But when you were filling out this form, Norma, really,
Yeah.
what was your concern? Who are you looking to protect if something happens to you?
Basically, my kids, I wanted to make sure that they didn't have to fork out any money to
Absolutely.
pay for anything.
Absolutely.
But I may not even be have. I'm thinking of just selling, so I don't know. There's a guy interested, so
Hmm.
I might not even need it.
Okay.
I'm waiting to see if he's gonna bite, and if he is,
Hmm.
I may have you call me back in another month or so to see if he did actually bite. But
Okay.
um,
Um,
I just didn't want them to have to pay all my expenses and stuff.
right. Now, do you have other things in place that might help take care of it, like other life insurance policies, annuities, anything like that?
No, I don't really. I mean, I've been I'm a procrastinator, and I don't do things until basically the last minute, which is kind of ridiculous.
Well, I totally get it, because we don't want to think about this stuff, we don't want to do it, but if we wait until it's too late, we're already dead at this point, right?
Yep, and
So
then it's too late.
yeah, and then it's too late, exactly. Or you could get an illness that disqualifies you from all coverage, right?
Right.
From waiting too long. And I've unfortunately personally seen that too many times. So, what I want to do is this is a super easy process.
Yeah.
Um, you have a small mortgage. It says it's 53,000, right?
Yeah.
And change. So what I'd
Yeah.
like to do is kind of do a dual purpose, show you kind of a policy that has a dual purpose that'll leave enough money behind to your kids so that they
Yeah.
don't have to worry about it. But also, you could make it as a final expense policy so they'd have enough to bury you, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of does a dual purpose that way they're totally taken care of and you don't have to work it. But if this was free, we'd already be done by now, right?
Right.
So we've got to make it fit your budget. We got to make it fit your budget. That's the important part. Yeah, and I will. Oh,
Oh, I just twisted wrong.
oh no.
2 weeks. I'll get over it. I'm a tough old bird.
Yeah, you are. You've been
Two
putting up.
weeks.
Yeah, you've been putting it up with it for this long, for sure.
Yeah, 3 months already.
Wow.
I can't even hardly use my left shoulder because it hurts so bad.
Yeah, and you fell on it again. Is that what happened?
No, I think it's just frozen shoulder. I was. They say it's not work related, but I still think it is
Okay.
because I pulled it, and they said it's instead of it being a rotor cuff injury, which he first said it was.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's saying it's frozen shoulder. What don't cover it? I'm like, yeah, right.
Hmm.
That's a bunch of bull. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, hopefully that works out. Um, but yeah, so like I said, if we know we want to protect our kids, that's not the question, right?
Right.
The question if it fits our budget. So I work with 180 different carriers. And
Yep.
what I do is I help narrow it down and do the shopping for you. And then you just pick and choose from the ones that best meet your needs and budget. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we can find a sweet spot that'll help take care of a little bit of the mortgage and maybe some final expenses or anything that would hold you back and
Right.
stop you from procrastinating this long,
Oh,
you know?
um, I gotta find out if he's interested first. If I'm gonna sell it, there's no sense in me putting it on it. I mean, really.
Well, you could always
But,
start with just enough to bury you, and then we could always up it later on if need be.
well, yeah,
You know, get something out of the way so that way you have something in place.
right,
Yeah.
right.
As far as health goes, what I
I'm
need,
pretty healthy usually.
yeah.
I mean, it's just this year that I'm frozen shoulders and
Hmm.
a pinched nerve, and I'm like, God, why?
Yeah. Oh,
I've been working all my life since I was like 10 years old.
wow. Wow. So
I took blueberry raked when I was 11, I think. Started blueberry raking, and
blueberry
they,
raking, that's not an easy job.
it's not. But I was always a tough old kid. I wanted to be a tomboy, so
Oh yeah.
I was a tomboy. I followed the boys around and climbed hay miles and hay bales and did
Yeah.
hay.
Well, that's
I did
awesome.
hay and everything.
Well, you definitely lived up to the tomboy.
Yeah,
That's too
I
funny.
sure did. I'm still trying to be one, but it won't let me.
You,
Mom's telling me, no, 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 my mind's racing. Go, go, go.
yeah. Well,
I
you,
wish my mind would learn to slow down, but it won't.
yeah, yeah, I know. Tell me about it. It just kind of seems to reel a lot. Um, so what is your date of birth?
10/24/62.
10/24/62. Okay. And
Right.
what's your current height and weight?
I think I'm about 5'4" and about 170 or something like that.
Once I thought you were going to say 700.
Yeah, I weigh 700. I probably, but I don't.
Do you smoke?
No,
Okay.
don't smoke, no drinking. I don't do that. I tried it when I was younger, but I didn't get into it. I'm
Yeah.
glad I didn't.
Yeah, me too. It's not, some people don't fare too well with that.
No, it tasted funny, and I said it tasted like skunk piss. I don't know what kind it was that they gave me to drink, but I said, you can almost smell a skunk in it. So I
Yeah.
said,
You must have had a rotten beer.
probably did.
Uh,
I didn't like it.
yeah. Well, it did you a favor.
It did.
Too funny. Um, yeah. So as far as your other health stuff, any heart attack, stroke, or cancer, anything like that?
Well, my father smoked all his life, so he had cancer, but
Okay.
I think he had emphysema. I
But
don't
nothing
know.
like that
My
for you.
I don't know. My mother, I didn't know much about.
Mm-hmm.
My great aunt brought me up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She did have strokes every once, in her 50s, I think.
Okay. But you haven't had anything like that happen to you?
Not that I know of. I
Okay.
mean, I've had chest pains and I just kind of take aspirin and call it good and figured I'd be fine. I always have been. So,
Okay, good. And no doctors diagnosed you with anything like that? Okay.
no, matter of fact, I just had blood work done and everything was normal, but my kidneys was up like two percentage or something like that. It was 6 to 20 was the range, and it was 22.
Okay. So just a little bit off.
Yeah, just a little bit off. So,
How about any diabetes or COPD?
um, I don't know. I
Okay.
really don't know much about my family.
Well, just you personally.
Me, no.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't really have nothing that I know of that I've been diagnosed with.
Okay. And any medications you're currently taking?
Just Tylenol, ibuprofen for the pain, arthritis and stuff.
Oh my
I do have
goodness,
arthritis.
that's all they've given you for that?
Yeah, they didn't even prescribe me only, well, one thing, muscle relaxers, and I don't like taking them.
Okay.
In fact, I didn't even take one the other night. I forgot to take it.
Yeah. Yeah. Must.
I don't like to take them unless I'm really, really hurting.
Yeah,
If
I
I
guess so.
am, I might take one at night so I can get some sleep. But
Yeah,
if I'm
absolutely.
not, I'm not taking it.
So you are a tough cookie.
I have to be. I had 3 boys and I had to take them down a peg or two.
Oh yeah.
I had one come nose to nose with me and says, "You can't take me down." I said, "Don't get your mother mad. You want to make a bet?" He said, yeah, I took it right down, sat on him. He was about, I don't know, 5 foot, almost 6 foot, and I still took him down, sat on him. He never said that again. I said, "You never made your mother mad again, did you?"
Yeah. Oh, that's too funny. That is too funny. I love it. Okay, so I've got a handy dandy little system. I'm gonna take your info you just gave me and I'm gonna plug it into it. And out of the 180 carriers, it's going to pop up what it's going to show me options for you. So do you have a pen and paper?
Not really. I haven't even gotten into the house yet. You called me just as I was getting out of the car.
Okay. Well,
if you want to put me on hold for about 5 minutes, I should be able to get in the house and get a pen and paper ready.
sure thing. Yeah, absolutely. Why don't I just give you a call back in 5 minutes?
Okay.
All
Yep.
right. Talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. Zacharoni and meatballs.
Yes, sir.
So, you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, it looked like MPP. So, what did she say? She's looking to sell the house. So she thinks, well, if I sell the house, I don't even need it. Then you're
Right.
leading for it to like burial stuff for the kids.
Right. So I'm finding an opening to talk to insurance about her. That's what leads really are. Right. So that's why I always ask, do you have anything that acts like life insurance that would help take care of the mortgage or your final expenses if you pass away? She has nothing, nothing. So if she gets hung up on this idea that, well, I might sell the house and I might not need it, she doesn't have anything. So I'm just gonna switch fully to the final expense. Let's get, 10 to 20,000 of final expense. So I'm gonna show her three options. I'm gonna show her 40,000 Americo Ego Premier. I'm gonna show her 25, and then I'm gonna show her 15. Okay. That way it gives her a range, and I'll kind of talk about using that towards MPP. It's not an exact number of her mortgage payments, but she only owes 53,000 on her current note. So I'm just going to talk to her about that. And then in the beginning, I built rapport, right? I built trust. What was the biggest thing that I asked her? I asked her, is there anything that's going to hold you back? Right? She gave me that objection. So now I know how to handle it. Now I know I warmed her up to the idea of final expense. Now I know if I need to pivot, I can go there. You see what I said to her? I was like, well, great. Maybe if we don't get anything for your mortgage because you sell it, we can at least get something in place to help bury you and leave something behind for your kids.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was about to show her the numbers. Okay. I was about to have her write them down, but she had to go. She had just gotten in the house. So we'll call her back in 5 minutes. But it's that structure, and I'm gonna do this Wednesday winners tomorrow, that I follow every single time, right? Build rapport, right? Talk about their why, do a soft close, right? Tell them a little bit about who you are, what you're doing, get all that information out of the way, do the health stuff if you don't have it, right? And then just move into talking about what it looks like without insurance. So that was my next step. What are your kids going to do with the house when you pass? What are your plans for burial? Things like that. I'm going to start bringing those to the upfront because she knows she has nothing. Then once I bring that up, then I'm going to show her the numbers. I'm going to ask her which one fits her needs in her budget. And she made fun of herself procrastinating. So I'm going to use that. She's already made fun of herself for procrastinating. So if she tries to think about it on me, I'll be like, well, you know, what's her name? Norma. Her name's Norma. Norma, you said to me that you've been procrastinating, and we talked a little bit about that earlier. You could procrastinate all the way until you pass away. Then your kids have nothing. Or you could procrastinate until it's too expensive for you. Why don't we get something in place, right? Doesn't have to be the whole thing. Why don't we get something in place right now? You can handle, and then further down the road, we can readjust. So I'm still in control. I'm still asking the questions, but I'm leading her down a path of thought, right? That's what I'm training her brain to do, is get her to make a decision. That's all we really do as salespeople. People know that they want something. They need help making the decision. They're too scared of the unknowns, right? Because they're uneducated about the product, and they're nervous about their budget, or they're nervous about making a decision. People like to procrastinate making decisions, right? If you got dirty dishes out on the counter, what are the chances they're going to sit there, right? And then you're going to watch the pile get bigger and bigger until it pops, and then you're just like, I got to go do these dishes. right? We naturally procrastinate. So our job is just to be procrastinator killers, right? Help them make a decision, an informed decision. And when she makes a decision, she'll feel that she made a good decision. That's all that is. So you see things from your appointments that maybe you aren't doing that you've seen me do right here.
Because I feel like I'm trying to lead them down that path of, hey, if you don't have this, what is that looking like? It seems like I'm running into a lot of people that, especially when I ask them, do you have anything that is life insurance or acts like life insurance? They do. Like I'm running into a lot of they already have policies, so I'm having to pivot and working on, okay, well, you want that for income replacement, right?
Correct.
I'm trying to lead
That's
them
what you're going to
down
want to do with it. That's exactly you want to make sure that you assign a purpose to their current insurance. So call her back here in another 2 minutes.
So you
But
had
what'd you say?
I call it the rapport building, but you had already built the emotion and everything with her as well.
Yeah, I was building the emotion with her by asking her why, right? Why do you want to do this? You want to protect your kids, right? You want to make sure that they don't have anything um, to worry about when you pass away. I let her talk about that to bring up that emotion. And then right before I show her the numbers, I'm going to ask her what it looks like if she doesn't have anything. That's going to re-solidify the emotions.
Okay, so you haven't gotten to that part with her yet.
No, I did. I've done half of it.
Okay, I got you.
You what?
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think back to the recent appointments I've had. Because typically, before I even get into the presentation, I will, ask them their why, kind of say, I know we talked a little bit about this over the phone, but go over with me again, kind of what your guys' goal were for this thing. And they'll tell me that. And then I'll say, yeah, so my job as a field underwriter is to take the information you guys have given me and narrow it down to something that fits your needs. Now, obviously, if this was free, we'd be done by now, right? We kind of laugh. I say, so if we can find that sweet spot between free and no way I'm doing this per month, is there any reason that would hold you back from wanting to protect one another? And then I kind of been implementing Nelson's little deal. Anyone you need to talk to, maybe the neighbor's dog.
Exactly, making them laugh a little bit. And the other thing is just, do you see the confidence that I have when I'm talking to her?
Yeah.
You just need to be that confident, right? So really that's what it takes. So let's see how it goes. Let's call her back.
I'm sorry. You might have to call me back tomorrow.
Oh, what's going on?
My house key, I can't get in my house, and my daughter-in-law has a copy, so she lives in Clinton. I'm waiting for her. She's gonna wait for the kids to get home from school, so
Oh no, you locked yourself out?
I locked myself.
Oh no. I guess you are batting 1,000.
I'm batting about 50 now, I think.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I give up. I'm about ready to scream. I'm so flustered and I ache all over.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, why don't you just take it easy? Let's chat tomorrow. What time are you gonna be home?
Let's see, I gotta go in the morning to Waterville.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe after 2, 1 or
Okay.
2.
Perfect. We only got
Yeah.
about 10 minutes left, so it won't be too long,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry this has happened to you.
I give up. I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah,
But ain't one thing's another.
I know, poor thing.
Oh,
Well,
thank you. Well,
yeah,
probably after 1 tomorrow.
after 1 tomorrow, okay, I'll give you a call probably between 1:30 and 2.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
All right. Well, feel
Thank
better,
you.
Norma.
Thank you.
You got it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nothing I could do there. If she's in distress like that, she's not in decision-making mode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's nothing I could do. I'd rather, excuse me, chance that for tomorrow than and finish up tomorrow than it would be to try to push her to do it now.
She too distraught.
Right. Especially if she's not if she's not able to get into her house, she doesn't have access to, her account information, everything like that. So I just used my judgment call to talk to her tomorrow. She's pretty good at picking up her phone, so not too worried about it. But hopefully you got a little bit out of that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of it.
Good, good. So I'll have you hop on back with me tomorrow if you don't have an appointment, just to hear the end of the call. So tomorrow I'm just gonna do a quick recap of everything that I did in the beginning, right? So I'm just gonna go through quick. I'm gonna get her back into the emotion that we talked about. Ask what it looks like for her kids, because if I just jump right into where I left off, everything I did the last 10 minutes to build her up is not there. And she's already in pain. So decision making emotionally is pretty hard for people when they're in pain. Right. So, but we'll make sure we get something. All right. All right, buddy. All right. I'm going to head back to dialing, and then I will, what's today? Tuesday. Might see you on live dials tonight. All right.
Yeah, I'll have to I gotta pick Danny up from work because dude, we got snowed in. I got about a foot of snow on the ground. I peeled off about a foot of snow off her car.
Wow.
And I'm not kidding about that. It's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
So I'll be on live dials for the first little bit, but that appointment with Francis I had to bump down, which like I
Yep.
said, it worked out because she's probably working late anyway, but she's interested.
Perfect. Yeah, I've got an appointment at 5:30, so I'll be on late. All right.
Cool,
You're
cool.
gonna get this, bro. Just keep going. Remember, confidence. Like, dude, right now, you're Zach. You're Zacharoni and meatballs to me right now. You're confident, you're fine, you're in a good mood. You may be sick, but just be you. All right.
Yes, sir.
Got it. Proud of you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Let's crush 10K this month.
10K. I want to shoot for 20.
Let's go. All right. Later, bud.
Hey, later.